we actually saw Rogue actually in a dress, which she has a dream of Gambit when they were actually in Genosha because of the party. But it was all just a dream, knowing the fact that they realized that Gambit was alive, knowing how they saw the group came back with Apocalypse corpse, but knowing how they saw how he resurrected Gambit and transformed into Death. But we can tell that they were trying to find him, which Rogue wants to know where he is. But we actually saw how Professor X actually tried to locate him, but he figured out where he is after he was cast away, which he headed back to New Orleans, where we see Belladonna, his former love from the Assassin's Guild, and Robert from the Thief Guild, which they actually got an invite from Gambit, which he used his cards to make them his servants, in which they headed towards Louisiana to find him. But he was actually turned on them and kidnapped Rogue, which he actually knew that he wanted her to join him in a ceremony where they were trying to achieve something which summoned Kendra, the external, which he wanted the gem that Apocalypse have given her, which we see him taking it, which killing her. Meanwhile, the X-Men arrive, which after Cyclops and Jean Grey talking to their son Cable about doing what's right and try to get a second chance as a family. But they arrive to stop Gambit and try to bring him back home, which they have fought with their brainwashed henchmen, including Nightcrawler. But Professor X had went into his mind and, of course, tried to free Gambit. But Apocalypse have appeared, and he actually have tried to keep Professor X away, knowing that he haven't actually saved Magneto ever since their time in the Egypt, which Professor X knew that is all gone. However, Rogue have actually went into his mind and free Gambit herself, which he's returned to his original form, knowing that Apocalypse might still be there, but Rogue will let it happen again. So, Gambit, along with Psylocke and Angel, knowing how they actually has to regroup, but the X Factor have actually appeared, which Dr. Cassidy have told them of what's going to happen, when she holds the tower card, so we knew things would have gone bad. Now, first, we do see some characters appeared, which, of course, Kendra and Belladonna, who is Gambit's first love, and from the princess of the Assassin's Guild, which they made their appearance already. But we actually knew how Gambit would break free of Apocalypse control. But they're not out of the woods yet, because we knew we're going to see what's going to happen next. So we're actually going to see what's going to happen to Apocalypse on the final episode next week. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment everything about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page and Twitch. Until then, this is Anime God Drone here saying signing out. Laters.